Okay, I am in Roswell doing 2 bathroom renovations. This will be one of them. This is, for all intents and purposes, the master bath, because we have a relatively large bedroom in here. Although the master bedroom and bath is actually downstairs, I'm upstairs. So this has an entrance for the room and then the bathroom, and it's got a side entrance. So that's what I'm doing here. It's old style, builder's grade 4x4, and there's nothing wrong with it. This house has been around, I think the homeowner said, about 25, 27 years. And if you notice, they are really good at keeping everything clean. But if you notice, all the grout lines and all that stuff are intact. And this is actually what they call sandwiching. So you would think that 25 years ago they used lathing and rock, and then they put the tile on, but that's not true. In this case, this is sandwiching. So they have one layer of sheetrock, they have a second layer of sheetrock, not even green board, it might be green board, but it's definitely gypsum. So then they have the second layer, they put the tile right on top of that, and all this Curdy Schluter blah 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 stuff, you know. Now red guard, of course, I'll put on, but they didn't have red guard back then, you see, and they're not having any issues. I'm not doing this bathroom because there was a failure with the wall. People say, oh, you can't use sheetrock on a shower wall. Well, they use sheetrock on a shower wall here, and there is no failure. This grout and everything is great. There's no mold or mildew issues or anything like that, because most often it's the homeowner that does the due diligence or lack thereof, and that's where you run into problems. You know, if you had some grout popping out or something like that, you didn't put it back in, or you didn't caulk down at the bottom properly or whatever, then you're going to have water issues, and then it could become a problem. But anyway, I just thought I'd put that out there. So what's going to happen here is I'm building a shower. I do quite a bit of these lately, these transitional renovations where I'm actually taking out the tub and putting in a shower instead. This is a cast iron, very solid, so I'll be busting that up with a sledgehammer to get it out of here. And then of course the walls and all that stuff will go as well. This is a plastic window. I say plastic as opposed to wood, so that's going to be great for having a shower. I'll put some plastic molding around the final tile when it's done. The tile will go up to the ceiling. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure, I'll put in a new shower fixture. You know, this will get bumped up to about right here, and there'll be a curb here. I'm going to try and get some more room out of this shower. There's a lot of room between this vanity. There's an extra couple inches right there. So there's a lot of room between this vanity and the toilet. So I'm going to try and, as much as possible, move this toilet over probably, you know, a good 3 or 4 inches. That will matter, so that I can get 3 or 4 inches of this room right here as my curb, right? So if that becomes my curb, then I end up with a much larger shower. But it's pretty redundant. I've done quite a few of these transitions, transitioning the tub to a shower. So this is just another one, except that I got a window in the way. And then of course they'll probably get a new toilet, and they're definitely going to get a new vanity, and I'll be doing the tile floor from this builder's grade to something new. Then they have another bathroom, which I've already started. That's a Jack and Jill bathroom, and a little noisy over there. Got Billy doing some of the tear out. So this whole thing will be, hold on a second, Billy. Just for noise purposes, as I said, this is a Jack and Jill bathroom. So we had a vanity sitting over here. Well, the vanity's still here, the countertop's gone. And then you have a tub area right over here, and a toilet, and then the same setup over here, same vanity setup. So, you know, again, you have an entrance from that bedroom, an entrance from this bedroom. You got carpet and carpet over there. This tile is very thick, and so that will be definitely the wire mesh with the concrete and the tile on top of it. So this is going to be a heavy floor to take out. But the carpet's going to come out as well on that side and that side. So it will be all contiguous tile from that entrance of the bedroom all the way to that entrance of the bedroom, including the toilet area. And they'll probably put a new toilet in as well. Then they'll end up with a new vanity over here, a new vanity over there. The tub will stay, and all I'll be doing is changing out the tub fixture with a new one and tiling probably up to the ceiling on these 3 walls. So that's basically all that's happening here. This is a little larger of a room, but it's a little bit more complicated time-wise, you know, to get it all taken out. This is the main focus, and you can see it's much smaller, but this is going to take less time than another bathroom because I got more to do over there. But anyway, so I'm going to get started, or get restarted, and I will be back. Okay, this is the Roswell bathroom. 2 weeks later, I finally managed to finish this. The reason it took 2 weeks is because I did 2 bathrooms. If you remember, this was all carpet in here, and then this was builder's grade ceramic tile. So we took the carpet out. Both, this is a Jack and Jill bathroom, both on that side, carpet left, and on this side, carpet left. The vanities actually came out, and the tops and the sinks were taken out and thrown away. Same on that side. The homeowner went ahead while I was renovating the bathroom, and they went ahead and painted the old vanity, and they've got the doors somewhere. So after all the tear out was finished and put the dirt rock down and put tile down and all that stuff, I had to set the old vanity back exactly where it went. And that was not an easy task, but I got it done. They went with a new countertop, this fake marble stuff, and a new faucet, and everything's running. And it's much nicer, I think. At least it's updated. And they got a new tub enclosure. This also used to be very dated tile. Same thing. Of course, they still have a cast iron tub, but that's okay. Keeps heat really well. And built a niche. They actually wanted to use this on the shower floor. I tried to talk them out of it, and I finally managed to. It's very thin mosaic tile, which I would never use on a shower floor. But we decided to use it for the back of the niche on both this and in the shower. So I took the tile all the way up to the ceiling, which I always like to do. Put the bull nose on the end there, cap it off. Don't need bull nose on this door and that door because it took the tile right up there to the edge, and that saves a lot of money on bull nose. And did a straight pattern with the 2x2 that you'll see in the shower floor here pretty soon. And a new shower fixture and tub spout and everything. It's funny because I usually throw those things away since I build mostly showers, and I was actually kind of happy to actually put one in. It's been a minute. They got a new toilet. I put in a new baseboard and new quarter round all the way around. Carpet guy will be here eventually to turn that on itself, what's called a Z-bar, and bump it up against my transition strip. I got a aluminum transition strip both on this side and the other side that the carpet will eventually bump up to. So same vanity idea here, painted, new top, new faucet, plumbed in, and that one is finished. And that was a little more work than I anticipated, so that's why it took 14 days, figure about 7 here and 7 on the other one. But I did them simultaneously. So if you remember, this used to be a door going to what ostensibly is a master bath. There's a door here and a door around the corner, so they didn't want this door anymore, and I'll show you the reason why. So just got rid of that altogether. And then you remember we had a doorway here. So what's happened here is, well, the tub is gone and I built a shower. But let me back up. The toilet used to be right here. You can see where the paint was. And it used to be just a bathtub over here. And then the vanity sat right over here. And then you had a door here coming into the bathroom. So you saw a vanity, toilet, tub, and then a door here. And it didn't make a lot of sense, so they had an epiphany and said, why don't we just close off that door completely, and we'll move the toilet over there, which I did, and we'll move the vanity over there, which I did, get rid of the tub and build a shower. So, as I said, 2 weeks later, that's what I made happen. They got a new freestanding vanity, which I really like these things. This one's actually got a drawer beneath it, which I really like. I didn't have this vanity when I started the job, so I had no idea when I was doing the plumbing what I was plumbing up to. I usually go up about 18 inches on my supplies and my drain, but this actually is much higher vanity, and because I didn't have the vanity to do the measurements, I did the plumbing almost 2 weeks ago. The floor was all tore out. I had to replumb the toilet line inside the floor here. I had to replumb the drain for, this is a lot of fun, I said sarcastically, from where the tub was to over here, but there's a very tight configuration going over here, so that was the big pain right there. And then of course the vanity had been over here, and so what did I do? I think I just went in the floor. I didn't bother going through the wall for the vanity. Went through the floor and plumbed it up through that way, and got a supply over there as well, and then put a supply over there for the new toilet. So I think the plumbing took a good 2 days on this job. There was a lot of stuff going on. Anyway, so what I ended up having to do is cut out the bottom of this vanity, long story short, in order to accommodate the P-trap. But it turned out good. New faucet, new top, another one of these pop-up ones. I love these things. And a little backsplash that came with the countertop. New toilet, of course, and the shower. So the shower is, as I said before, the 2x2 you saw as the border on the other one. We use as the floor here because, again, replication of the niche. So we have this as the back of the niche, the bullnose, just like on the other one. I frame out the bullnose with that, and then the same border going across. And bullnose all the way up 8 foot from floor to ceiling. The contiguous curb tops, which I really like, turned out really good for here because, as you can tell, they got kind of a gray whitish thing going on with the gray whitish tile and the gray whitish countertop, and I just happened to get a gray whitish contiguous curb top, which turned out really good. I love that. They opted for a little footstool. It's not really a bench. Got a little green tint in it, and I didn't really care for it, but that's what the customer decided they wanted. I gave them a couple other choices, and they said they'll take that, so that's what I put in. New shower fixture, of course, and as I said before, all the plumbing had to get moved up under here, drain, and then the supply lines back up this wall in order to accommodate where the tub used to be, because you'll enter the shower this way, and there'll be eventually a panel glass 3 foot and a 2 foot door here. Okay, so getting to the window. Because we had a tub, this window really never got wet. However, it is, relatively speaking, a brand new window. It is a plastic case type window. So in other words, everything about this window is plastic except for the trim. The trim that used to be on here was wood, and of course, you know, the framing was wood also. So I had a little quandary. How am I going to make this window waterproof so that the wood never rots around this ledge here and up around? So I went to Home Depot a lot of times on this job, but on a couple trips I had some plastic molding that was, you know, kind of square type molding that I was going to put in here. That didn't work. A larger one didn't work. Another type of trim didn't work. And finally I found this plastic molding here. If you can imagine, it goes flat back here, and then it's got a little bit of edge. It's hard to tell, but it's got a little bit of edge. And so this is actually a plastic piece of molding, which I 45'd all the way around, and then I caulked on the inside as well as the outside, so where the tile meets this molding, it's a nice clean transition. And that will never ever have a problem. So I'm quite pleased with that. I was contemplating having a window and a shower, but of course, you know, most of them have some type of wood built into them somewhere, and this doesn't. So this is completely plastic and caulked and waterproof and ready to take a shower. So that's that. And of course I took the tile to the ceiling. In this case I got crown molding. Kind of wanted to trim it out and put bullnose up there and forget the crown molding, but the customer couldn't get a hold of more bullnose, so we ended up just taking it up to the crown. And it didn't turn out too bad, but I don't know, I'm kind of iffy about it. But anyway, it looks nice. It looks a lot better than it was before, and somebody's going to come in here and paint and finish off this sheetrock that I had to end up doing. Oh yeah, of course. The outlet used to be way over here because the vanity used to be over here, so I bumped it over about 2 feet or so. And that switch is the light switch, I think. Where was that? I can't remember now. But it was never on that wall. It was somewhere, I think it actually was over here. So I had to go through the attic and bring it over here in order to accommodate this light. Of course, the light got moved too, because that's where the old light was. And so I had to do the wiring for that. So a little bit of everything, some plumbing, some electrical, some carpentry over here, and sheetrock, and everything I always do, tile, and you know, same old, same old. And of course the transition strip. And this one actually had a Z-bar already built in, so all I had to do is go up to it, which is really nice. So these 2 bathrooms are done, and after 14 days I am excited to get out of here and get on to the next job. So I will sign off for now.